Hello, my name is Scuria-Herman, and today I will be speaking on the topic of life, I guess. I just wanted to update a little bit. This video, ironically, is going to come out a day late, but here. I'm getting ahead of myself. I fell behind on uploads. I don't really think that this is something I need to apologize for or anything, but it was because of a copyright claim. And that meant that a video that I had fully edited it was blocked in all territories. I would say that it's disheartening, yeah. I think that in that video I made some very good edits. There were a lot of humorous moments because of the editing, because of what I said in the video, like when I was recording it. I think it was one of my better videos. In the last video I called it embarrassing. There were a few moments that were embarrassing, but I think I was able to play it up for laughs in a way that would have benefited the video. And it was all the way right about to be uploaded, blocked in every country. So yeah, that's disheartening. It means no one could watch it at all. Do I understand that obviously I don't own the rights to the content used? Yeah. Do I think that what I did fell under fair use? Also, definitely. Is this something I'm going to, die on the hill of? No. I just think that a little thing like that has the apparent potential to completely kill my drive and my sort of, I guess, in a way, my routine. I made a video on the topic of routine a little while ago, but this has the potential to kill my routine, and it did. And another thing is Audition, the recording program I use, that I have been using ever since, I believe I was using, Veed. I was using Veed before. Veed.io, I think. I was using Veed. Veed failed me, so I moved on to Audition because I get Audition from my college. Audition is better than Veed and has a lot of better features, I think. But it does have the potential to fail me, and it failed me yesterday, which is why this video is coming out late. I'm getting to a point where I have to really staunchly consider the rest of my life. And I have to consider how much I want to prioritize something like this. I've already put school ahead of this, obviously. That was my goal from day one. You can go back to the first video on this channel, and I said that I want to put work and school in front of this, and I have been. And that's why there's been missing uploads. I do have to sort of debate what other priorities should come before or after this. The part of the reason why my last video came out so late, because even if that video was blocked, I should have uploaded a video within the next few days, and I didn't. I don't know how this is gonna come across, but I don't have the best luck with romantic relationships. One of the times in which I should have been filming, I was asked to go up to the room of a girl and spend time with her. It didn't really go anywhere because when I was there, I didn't know what to say because I've never really been in that situation before. So I sort of just hung around for an hour or two, and then I left. I don't know if I particularly regret any of that, but it is sort of, I guess, in a sense I do regret it, just because it was a missed opportunity that I guess I could have spent filming, but I think it's a missed opportunity more because I missed the opportunity to do anything with this person that I'm attracted to, or person who I'm attracted to. I always mix up that and who. That's one of my struggles as a writer. But yeah, that's a sort of step, a hurdle that is hard for me to get past. And I prioritize that ahead of videos, which is interesting to sort of look at because it's something that I failed at, and I knowingly failed. I knew that I was going to fail at it, but I prioritized ahead of the videos. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I don't think I'm saying, oh, I should be a shut-in and not try to socialize or meet anybody. I think that generally I should. Back when I started this channel, I was sort of in the midst of like a situationship, which I heard all about in freshman and sophomore year, but I didn't really know what it was, and then I got into one. I think with that, it's sort of a situation where I wasn't right for the person and the person wasn't right for me, and I don't think it would have ever worked out. But I appreciate the time that I had with her because it was informative, but I don't have any regrets or qualms about not seeing her anymore. So yeah, that's something that's been on my mind, but also I've been trying to get a job and all these things. I do have a job right now, but I want to get a job on top of that because it's not enough income. And there's a whole bureaucracy to this sort of thing with identification. I'm struggling to get identification, which is a hurdle I need to pass to get a well-paying job. And it's all these hurdles in the way, but it's something that I need to solve. And I think if I solve it within the next few months, I'll be set for life. But that's a big if. So that's something that I've been having to deal with as well. Also the weather. Right now, because this video itself has taken a while for me to make, the weather is better now. This is like perfect weather for me. But before now, the weather was awful. It should not be 80 degrees in October. It's despicable. I've made multiple videos on how much I hate the heat in the past, and I will never back down from that. If I'm going to die on any hill, it's going to be that. Hot weather has no point in my universe. And it being 80 degrees in October is absurd, especially because the room that I'm in right now captures heat so well. So, but yeah, that's something that's been going on as well. The format of this video is very all over the place. I am sort of rambling and just speaking on what's on my mind, just because this is all things that aren't big enough to make solo videos on. But I just want to sort of update on where I'm at in life. One of the things I've noticed in writing, also this ties back to the whole romantic relationships thing, it's harder for me to write good relationships. I've noticed that. When I do, I wrote this story called Ever Stranger. It's gonna eventually be part of something bigger, but it's about this guy named Terry Williams, who's a new father, and he has a good relationship with his family and this whole thing, and his life is upset by the arrival of this alien life form. It's a whole thing. In that story, when I originally wrote it, people were bored by it because of the relationship with his family, because they thought that it was too good and there was too little conflict. That's when I realized readers don't want to read happy people. They want to see people in strife. They want to see people suffering. Terry Williams cannot be happy so long as it's a story about him, which essentially means Terry Williams can never be happy. So I've sort of noticed that, and I've realized that I can't make a good relationship exciting enough to justify it being part of a story. That's something I've noticed, which means that there was a whole thing in class where, I'm probably not going to get into specifics because it's uncomfortable, but essentially we had to, as an exercise, write at this specific type of vulgar interchange with two characters. And I don't think I did well. Okay, let me backtrack. I think I did do sort of well for what I am. I've written that kind of exchange before, and it's sort of iffy, but it's never a positive exchange. That's what I've noticed. For other people, I don't even think other people in that class, because some people shared, I didn't share, but some people shared about like how they went about that kind of thing, and it was almost all universally negative experiences, like in the writing. So I don't think I'm different in that regard. It's just interesting to me that I'm not able to write a positive relationship in that manner. I'm rarely able to write positive relationships anywhere. And especially in that manner, it goes so negative so quickly. One thing I've realized is people don't want to read my work. I'm gonna make a full video on this, but that's something that I've noticed that's really been disheartening. But I also think that it's a good lesson, is the perspective towards reading as a whole has fundamentally changed. And reading comprehension is a skill that's fading from use, which is deadly to someone working in my field. But I have to work through it, and I think I have to improve my kind of work to a point where it can capture the attention of people who don't want to read, because that's the only way I could survive. That's something that I noticed. I'm gonna make a full video on that, on the topic of reading comprehension. Honestly, I think that's it. I think there was one more thing that I might be missing. Oh, this feels like it's scripted because of how ironic it is. I reached 200 subscribers, over 200 now, and I wanted to thank you guys for this. I wasn't gonna make a full video like I did for 100 on this, just because I don't have much new to say. I am appreciative for every single one of you, even though there's a double now. The meteoric rise, at least meteoric from my perspective, of this channel is surprising to me. I would never have expected something like that to come of something I've made or put work into. I guess I have sort of made it. I don't see it as something I've made because it is just me, on the topic of me. But at the end of the day, I guess I did make it. But I'm appreciative of every single one of you. And my goal, I do think that in the beginning I hated all my videos, and I still kind of do. I think none of the videos that I made back then are any good. I think there are some videos that I've made since that I am genuinely proud of, and I want to keep improving and keep making better videos. And I hope I could bring that to you. So thank you all for 200 subscribers, and hopefully by the time I hit 300, if I hit 300, you'll have better content. That's my, I don't know if it's a promise, but that's my goal. It's my goal to you. So thank you for 200 subscribers. I'm gonna keep going forward. Ever onward. Yeah. Alright, I think that's it. So, that's gonna be all for me. Until next time. Adieu.